Hi! If you're a quilt maker, or if you've ever received one, you know they're stitched in love to wrap you in warmth. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make my quick and easy Christmas card that's wrapped in love with the Stampin' Up! Christmas quilt stamp set and the coordinating Quilt Builder framelits dies. Welcome! I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 16 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. Well, quilts can take months and months to make, but I'm going to show you how to make my Christmas quilt card in just minutes. Here's a closer view of the Christmas quilt stamp set and the coordinating Quilt Builder framelits dies. When you order the two of these together using the special bundle item number I've listed right here, you'll save 10% on both. What I like about this, even though it has the name of Christmas quilt and we have a Christmas sentiment or greeting and another, you're going to be able to use this for so much more than just Christmas. And then look at this, when life gives you scraps, make a quilt, you know, something for uplifting cards. So that's pretty cool. That'll take you beyond Christmas. Okay, so we're going to start with die cutting. Like I said, this is a quick and easy card. We're going to be doing this quilt square. So before we do that, let me grab my Whisper White cardstock. And then because that die, it's nice and thin, the die cut will be, we're going to use one of the multi-purpose adhesive sheets to make life easier. So we're just going to peel this off. Here's our Whisper White cardstock, and put this right on here. We're going to make a self-adhesive die cut. Because if we don't do this, then we have to use glue, you know, wet glue, and wait for it to dry and all that. Life is so much easier with these, and if you don't have any yet, you absolutely want to pick some up. So now I need to grab my Big Shot. I've got my Big Shot die cutting machine and the magnetic platform. I'm going to use that instead of the Big Shot platform because I want the dies to hold in place for me as I'm die cutting. So that's the start of our sandwich. And then next we need a cutting pad. And then we have our cardstock that with the multi-purpose adhesive sheet on the back. And then we have these two dies. Okay, so in the cutting edge, you can feel that raised edge, that goes down. There you go. You hear that click, you know you've got a good hold then. And so now the trick is, if we want to do this all at one time, is to center this around it. So we do want an even border around all four sides. Or you can do them separately. Okay, I'm thinking that's looking pretty good from where I'm sitting without sticking my head right in the camera. All right, then the rest of our sandwich is another cutting pad. Go ahead and crank this through. Sometimes it sounds like it's breaking. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and back up. I need to get it back here anyway, and a couple runs through. Oh, look at that, just cuts through it like butter. And we take this off and all those pieces fall out. Oh, we've got a great border all the way around. But remember, it's going to be so easy because we're just going to peel off that backing instead of messing with glue. All right, so this is pretty cool. Let me show you. Stampin' Up! A lot of times they'll do what they call a suite of products. And so in this one we have, of course, the stamp set and the dies we just used, but also we've got these stitched felt embellishments, we've got the designer series paper, and the embossing folder. And I used virtually everything. And so next I want to use the Quilt Top embossing folder. We're going to use that on our card. So now we are going to change our sandwich. This time we're going to use the Big Shot platform. And we do need a cutting pad. There we go. And look at this, so nice and big. And I'm going to use the designer series paper, so I want to coordinate with that. So I've got garden green designer series paper. Put that on here. There we go. Close that. Then the rest of our sandwich is another cutting pad. Okay. Go ahead and crank this through. Oh my goodness. The embossing just thrills me. 3,000 pounds of pressure embosses that, presses that image into our cardstock, and isn't that beautiful? I had to laugh as I was replacing the two dies to the magnetic sheet I added. I thought, what is this I'm feeling? And I had another magnetic sheet with more of the dies on it. And so there are 15 dies in total in the Quilt Builder framelits dies. I wanted you to see that. Okay, and so then I have the 24 patterns from the Quilted Christmas 6x6 Designer Series paper, trying to pick which one I wanted to have behind my quilt square. And then I found this one, and I thought, Oh, is it? Well, it's designed to fit it. I thought, well, perfect. That's the one we're going to use. So I've got this right here. And remember, we just made our self-adhesive die cut, so we just peel that off, and we're going to fit this right over top. And so one thing I do like about the multi-purpose adhesive sheets, it's not an instant bond. If you put it down and you're not happy, you'll be able to pick it up and make it right. Okay, I'm trying to do this without sticking my head in there. Hopefully I'm successful at getting it on there without my head in the shot. Let's see. I'd like that up a little bit more. Okay, let's try again. See what I'm saying? But it's still going to have a good hold because we'll press when we're done. Okay. I may have to just pull this in front of me and do it out of the screenshot. But I think we're getting there. Okay, good. All right. So once we're pleased, let's just press down and we've got that really good hold. Isn't that sharp? All right. And so when I was designing this card, I kept looking at the squares and thought, boy, and there's nothing wrong with this design. I just wanted something other than this design. I thought I'd like to do something a little bit different. And so I did. So I'm going to turn it this way, and what I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and and this is cut to go from edge to edge. All right, and so then I have enough room at the bottom for the piece, and that's included in the Christmas quilt stamp set. We're going to use garden green because that's one of the colors in our paper. So we're going to push, flip, and lock that into place. Now, what I like about this design, I've got 4 chances at getting this right because I need this to be to the bottom. Right to the pretty much the bottom edge. So we're going to come over here, stamp. Oh, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull on this, flip and click, and it's shut. So there we go. And I needed it to the bottom because I was going to use the Quilted Christmas 1/4 inch ribbon with it, but instead I decided to put along here to decorate. Instead, I decided to use another one of the patterns from the Quilted Christmas Designer Series paper. So here we go. And I'll have a link to my blog post with all of the measurements for my Christmas quilt card. All right, so we'll place this right there. Oh, there we go, looking good. All right, some more fast fuse adhesive. Put your finger where the ridges are, about 1 inch in each corner, and just do a little something to break it. If not, and I forget sometimes, as much as I've used this for years, you get this hot stringy cheese, but love this adhesive. It has such a good hold. Okay. All right, let me turn that because I made sure that it was going to go side to side, and since it's a square, we can turn it any direction we want. There we go. So I didn't want any white peeking out, so we're going to be putting this against the garden green. It'd be really obvious if it wasn't. There we go. Okay. And so remember this, we embossed this earlier, and we're going to attach that right here. And we've got all this texture on there, and as much as I love my fast fuse, whenever you got texture, a much better solution are the mini glue dots. So take them out of their container, peel them back till you can see them in the light. And let's take our paper to it. Okay, we don't want to touch them unless we have to. We try really hard not to touch them. We don't want to take away from the extreme stickiness. You know what? Let's add one in the center side. And come over here. There we go. And then you get, once you're happy, press. We've got that really good hold. And so I'm going to put this on a garden green cardstock base. My girlfriend, I don't know, I really liked the tone on tone, and I wanted the quilt for the front, but when you emboss it weakens it, and I really didn't want that to be my base of my card. So this, I get the best of both worlds. I still get a good firm base with it looks like the quilt is going from edge to end, the quilted. All right, so we need some more mini glue dots. Hope that makes sense. Okay. There we go. You do pretty good doing this, not necessarily blind, but, looking from the front. Let's go ahead and place this on. Oh, good, good, good. Good and centered. Now we can press everywhere. And look, also included in the set, oh, we're not done with the garden green. We have what can be either a greeting or sentiment, but I'm choosing it for our sentiment. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Push, flip. There we go. Okay. Give that a good inking. I don't like to layer anything until I'm done stamping, because if I don't do a good job, I can always turn it over. But hey, look at that. Did a good job. Okay, so once again, let's put this away. And back with our fast fuse. An inch in each corner. Perfect. And I like adding a sheet inside. It makes it easier for someone to read the sentiment and whatever little note you add. Also, doesn't that look really finished? And talking about finish, we're going to add one of the stitched felt embellishments included in this suite. I'm going to use the holly. So again, with our mini glue dots, we want to have a good hold. Okay, so we're going to take it to this. I don't want to do just one. Let's be generous. This is, make sure we've got that good. Oops, that didn't come with it. Let's press down again. All right, we really want to come with it. There we go. We've got 3. I think we're in good shape. And so then just a little, doesn't that help fill that in? Cool. And there we go. Look, like I said, make a quilt. It's going to take probably months, but if you want to make my quilt Christmas quilt card, you can do it in just minutes. If you'd like to make my Christmas quilt card, all the supplies are listed under the video and available to order now in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelly Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.